everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. We are resuming a career that we started a while ago, but we're actually doing stuff live now. So, I need to sell some stuff that I no longer need. Get rid of all those things. Alright, let's take the phone call and see what we have. Replace all filters, general running gear, control repair, sloppy car steering repair, all gearbox fault. That's a pretty major job. Go ahead and grab that one. Okay, what do we got going on here? Ooh, brother. The repair order. Get all the filters done. Well, we'll go ahead and take care of that first. Have a tablet. Air filter. Fuel filter, and oops, oil filter for an inline 4. Grab one of these guys. Now let's go ahead and get in here and get that taken care of first, I guess. Swinging around, there it is. Grab that. The oil filter underneath. Probably needs. I wonder if we need to drain the oil. That was the fuel filter. Now where's the oil filter hiding? Oh, it's underneath the car, that's right. And the air filter. Air filter. That's this guy over here. So I need to remove these clips. There we go. Go into disassemble mode. Grab these clips were a little bit hard to grab onto, but that's okay. Pull out the old air filter, put in a new one. And all the air filter clips. So this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Okay, what are the other things I need to do? Oil filter will take care of that when we get underneath the car. Oh brother, we got a whole bunch of suspension here. The gearbox faults. Alright, let's move this car to one of the lifters. And send it up. Need to pull out this oil filter and put in a new one. Okay, now. Start pulling out broken parts. Let's see here. There we go. knock out these bolts. We're going to pull out that suspension arm right there. Bottom suspension arm. Bottom suspension. Front shock absorber cap, rear shock absorber cap, inner tie rod. Just buying some parts here. Front shock absorber cap, a rear shock absorber cap, inner tie rod, rear spring and rubber bushing. Regular old rubber bushing. And then the sway bar front end link B. Sway bar front end link B. Okay. That should take care of that. At least most of the stuff here. And we're putting together a suspension. That's probably the cap that needs to be replaced. Looks like this is the rubber bushing that needs to come out. Trying to get a better view. This is the inner tie rod that's going to be the problem. Now the question is, can I pull that out here? No, I got to get the wheel off. Okay. And oop. So that's the B part that they want right there. So let's go ahead and get the wheel. We can fix that in a bit. Outer tie rod and leaf spring plate and leaf spring U-bolt. Not O-T. Outer tie rod. Leaf spring U-bolt and leaf spring plate. Now go ahead and tear out this inner tie rod again and replace it with the fixed one. Get the hub back on. There we go. Okay. How are we doing? Now, leaf spring stuff is all going to be in the back, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright, let's go to the rear suspension here. This rear shock absorber cap needs to come off and get replaced. Take off these U things. Leaf spring U-bolts. And we're putting all this together so the car doesn't fall apart when it's driving down the road. Over here to the next one. Whoops. There we go. And how are we doing on that now? That takes care of that. Now let's get into the gearbox and figure out what's wrong with the gearbox here. That's the suspension. It could be that. Okay, to fix the gearbox, we need to pull out. What do we need to pull out here? We need to remove the drive shaft. So this car is rear-wheel drive, which means it has a drive shaft connecting the motor to the rear axle. Get in here. Access from engine bay. Oh, brother. I gotta drop this car just to get to the stupid starter. Okay. Anything else in the way of that? Nope. Up she goes. To the gearbox. 5 bolts hold this thing on. That's probably the issue. But we'll take a look at the other parts to see. Clutch plate. Yeah, clutch plate seems okay. Flywheel seems okay. It's not ideal, but you know. We can go see where is it? Over here. That can't be repaired. So, in the inventory... Oh, not the inventory. Actually, not even that. The order for this car. Clutch release bearing, that's what we need to get. And we are ready to put this thing back together. Flywheel goes back on. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. New clutch release bearing and back to the gearbox. Get on there, bolts. Get on there. Why can't I put that on? Still have one, right? Yep. Huh. Okay, maybe I need to put the starter on first? That's weird. Over here to the car lifter, bring it down. Now can I put this axle back on? Or the drive shaft, I should say. There we go. That is that order all completed for only $1,189. Sell all my junk. Don't need any of this stuff either. There we go. All right. Let's pull it out of the car. Jeez, getting set up and that job took like 20 minutes. Loud when accelerating. General engine control and repair. This is a Bolt Hellcat. There it is. A Bolt Hellcat. You know, this car looks remarkably similar to my very first car. I had a 1969 Plymouth Barracuda. Oh, brother. Wow. We had to rebuild this whole damn car. This is going to take a while. Pull out the radiator. Craziness. I wonder if we need to go. I wonder if we're going to need to get inside the engine for this thing. Oh, wait, here we go. Never mind. We need to replace the carburetor, or not replace the carburetor. Yeah, no, I need to replace the carburetor. Nope, carburetor looks okay. So I'll go ahead and put that back. Let's pull off the heads. So many bolts for the head. Gotta pull a rocker arm. Let's get it nice and close. All those valve push rods look okay. Pull out the other head. We got this one push rod that's a couple of push rods that are completely different colors. Same thing in here too. Oh yeah, okay. So those valve push rods are shot. That's what's going on there. How are we doing on this order? Oh. General engine control and repair. Yeah, I don't know. Might need to get in deeper. Can't believe I had to disassemble this entire engine. So the valve rocker arms rock back and forth really fast to open and close the valves that let in fuel and oil and stuff into the engine. What do you want off here? The exhaust manifold. Hold the plugs. Examine. That piston head looks shot, which is a bummer, because I got to get underneath the car to get to it. All right. This repair is going to take forever because I have to pull everything apart in the engine. And I think I really only get paid by part fixed that's on the order. Spark plugs come out. Okay, now let's go ahead and send it up on a jack. Go up. Drake the Rain is back on the stream. Hello, thanks for joining. Has a comment. One of those cars you can't believe is even running. Yeah, this car, I seriously can't believe it's actually running. It might have gotten towed here. It might be one of those cars that the reason, yeah, the tow truck might have brought it here. Okay, I need to drain this oil out in a responsible way. So where is my, way over there. Bring the old oil drain over here. Get her lined up with the oil drain hole, and pull that. There it goes. I think they wanted a filter change too anyway, so yeah. Pull off the oil pan. Oh, look at all these lovely things that are broken in here in the engine. Oh, brother. Piston with Conrad. So I have to pull out the crankshaft to get those pistons out anyway. Or do I? I guess not. Accessible from the engine bay. Okay. Okay, fine. Grab you, get you moved out of the way. Oops. And down she goes. I'll just, since I'm here, I might as well pull all the pistons. See how many are actually in okay condition. Hey, we have identified all the parts that need to be fixed. Middle muffler and rear muffler need to be pulled. Okay, and the clutch stuff. Alright, well, might as well send her up and pull those things as well. Ah. Okay, I need to pull the gearbox, which means off comes the axle. Yeah, this is a pretty massive job. Oh, brother, that. And the flywheel needs to come out. Okay, let's buy some parts. Oh. 3 crankshaft bearing pack caps. Two, 3. That's it for this episode. If you want to see me live, click here for my current schedule. Otherwise, check out my featured video below. Until next time, thanks for watching.